Hi, I'm Sarah Stonecipher, retail mentor to everyone out there who is thinking about or maybe already has a brick and mortar retail location. Today we're going to talk about 3 ways you can increase sales in your dressing room area. In your dressing room area, it is really important to, from the get-go, start building a friendship type relationship with your customers, because if you're doing that, they will trust you. Side note, if you are trying to sell them something just to sell them something, they will know that as well. So what we really want to do is tell them the truth, but also offer them other options at the same time. It's all about that dressing room chit chat and building that relationship. The first and most important way you can do that is easy. It's by getting their name. This is how we do it in my shop. If someone is walking around the store and they may have picked up something that they want to try on, we immediately go over and say, hey, can we get you a dressing room started? If they say yes, we say, great, what's your name? So, what do we do with that? We take the dress away from them and we walk over to the dressing room area. We have a little bowl where we keep these little whiteboards that we made. This is just laminated paper and a keychain, and we write their name on the item. So here we have written Jane on this. Now for us, because we are a high volume store, we do this first. We place it on a rack, not in the dressing room area, with their name on it. This helps because everyone in the store knows that this dress is taken, but it also helps because it's not taking up dressing room space. Now, if you are not a high volume store, you can do this same concept in many different ways, and I'm sure you've seen that at other retail stores, one of which is just putting a little nameplate on the outside of the dressing room area that's mounted to either the door or somewhere outside that you can write on. I've seen it done with mirrors or little whiteboards, but the concept is the same. Get their name. Then for us, once the person is ready to try things on, we will then take that item, walk it over to the dressing room area, and stick the little nameplate right there. This is really important too, because once the dressing rooms are closed, we still know not only who is in there, but we know their name. So when you're following up with them, you can say, hey Jane, how's that blue dress going? And it really helps to solidify that this is a relationship. This isn't them shopping at TJ Maxx alone. It's not them wandering around Nordstrom trying to figure out what top goes with that bottom. There is a relationship there, and they can say back to you, hey, I like this blue dress, but I may need to go up a size. Or, hey, I love this top, but what do you think would go with it? Because now they trust you. There's a relationship there. The second way you can increase sales in your dressing room area is through signage. Now we have several signs that we have in our dressing rooms that we like to use to help keep people organized. I know that sounds crazy, but by keeping people organized in the dressing room area, it elevates their entire experience and they will want to spend more. If it feels like a TJ Maxx, they're going to expect TJ Maxx prices. If it feels like a high-end experience, a $78 dress doesn't feel expensive, it feels like a great deal. One of the ways we do that is through these cute little signs. Gotta have it now and maybe next time. It helps the customer to stay organized in the dressing rooms. So when we place things in the dressing room for a customer, we put it on the gotta have it now. It just helps keep everything super positive, right? If they're trying it on, they think they want it, so we want to put it here. Then, as they are in the dressing room, they are mentally organizing things, which helps, again, elevate the entire experience. But also, when they are done in the dressing room area, it helps with your employees. If they come in and there's a dressing room left open and there are things on the maybe next time, they don't have to run around the store and ask your customers, hey, are you done in there? They know because there are things here and not here. Again, helping with that seamless transition and helping to elevate the entire experience. Another sign that we use is this. This tells people, don't worry about it. We'll get it for you. Again, raising that elevated experience to help them feel like they're being treated while they're in the store. They're not left to their own devices. We are here to help you. It's building that relationship so they trust you and they want to come back because it's such a wonderful experience while they are here. Thirdly, we have this one. So this is getting that right out of the way. We love having the refund policy in the dressing room so it empowers people to know right off the bat what we are doing with our returns. If they are on the fence about something and they aren't sure, this will help them figure out what they want to do. Do they want to buy it or do they want to take it home? Secondly, it's transparency. We, for example, only do store credit and we do it within 30 days. So we're putting that out there immediately. But thirdly, it also helps with returns. If people don't know the return policy and then they get home, they're going to be mad if they then find out that they can't get their money back or they can't get what they wanted initially. So this immediately helps with returns. We actually have a lot less returns because we are telling people up front. And again, it gives transparency to everyone across the board. It's all about creating that beautiful experience from start to finish, and the signage can help you. The third way you can increase sales in your dressing room area is by anticipating the needs of your customers in the dressing room and keeping those items close by. Maybe that's a necklace, or maybe that's a belt. Anything that your customer may say once they have the item on in the dressing room, maybe this needs an earring and I don't have an earring, or man, this would look good with a belt. If they come out of the dressing room area and there's no one to help them, maybe you're busy, you want things close by so you can anticipate their needs. But also, if you are close by and you are helping them, you don't have to run across the store to fulfill the request of whatever they want. These are going to help with those impulse buys. These are going to help get every sales ticket up in price because instead of just buying a dress, they're going to buy a dress and a necklace, or a dress and a belt, or a pair of pants with a top. We have not only little things like this, or we have a table right next to the dressing rooms with jewelry, but we also have an entire room right behind me that is directly next to our dressing room area. It has all of our seamless camis and t-shirts. It has our great denim department and bras and bralettes. That way, no matter what the customer is looking for to complete their outfit, it is within arm reach. Thanks for joining me today as we talked about all the ways you can increase sales in your dressing room area, whether that is connecting with your customers by really establishing a relationship with them through getting their name, or signage in the dressing rooms, or keeping things close to help get every single ticket price up, as well as giving your customers the ultimate dressing room experience. Thank you so much for joining me. And let me tell you, these are just the ways that I like to do it inside my store. I would love to hear the ways that you all out there are utilizing your dressing room areas. I say this all the time to my staff. It takes a village. And so let's bring it all in and help each other grow in our brick and mortar journeys. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Have you ever dreamed of opening your own clothing store? Would you love to be a larger part of your local community? Or maybe you already have an online shop but want to take the leap into a physical location. Well, join me as I pull back the curtain on all things brick and mortar. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on how to grow and thrive in your own retail storefront.